I heard they're gonna cut down the old oak tree at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why?
Hail, fellow! The roads are bad today. Do you want to join us by the fire?
God bless you. I see you had some luck on your hunt.
Well, that's none of your concern. Unless you're some damned gamekeeper.
And if I were?
Well, whoever the hell you are, it makes no difference. We're just doing our job. And for the king at that.
I'm curious to know what a royal official is doing here, caked in mud, and with a dead hare to boot.
Well, I don't think it's any of your business, lad. Unless the bailiff sent you, eh?
I've just been to see him. He told me to ask how you're doing.
Ha! Think you can pull the wool over our eyes? Not a chance. You haven't a damned clue what's going on here.
You think I don't know what you are? You may be covered in grime, but judging by your clothes, you're no beggar. And if you're licensed to hunt game, it's obvious.
Well, now I'm curious. What do you think me and Vashek are doing here?
Looks to me like you're brazenly poaching here. You're not even trying to hide it, are you?
Good one. Us? Poachers? Look, lad. The king himself has granted us leave to hunt. So look, no disrespect, but we'll each go our separate ways. And you'd be doing yourself a favor by forgetting you ever saw us here.
I'd better be on my way, friends.
As you wish. Goodbye.
When's the last time I ate something?
Stop messing about. Put it away.
Ah, so! Are you shitting yourself?
Christ! I'm bleeding!
What is this hoofed monster? Yeesh.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Go ahead and search me.
You
I've got
hear
nothing
me?
to hide.
Search! Well, well, well. What have we here? You didn't come by this, honestly. You crook. I'm confiscating everything.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent.
I took a look at the document.
My fifth cousin.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree at the rat house, too? Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes. Of course.
What now?
That much. Gonna need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semine.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
You promised you'd get me into that wedding.
I did, but I didn't say when. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. It's high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I wouldn't be so sure. But I've taken you on as an apprentice, so I might as well tell you something. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices in theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem? What's that?
A golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik. but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great Holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now? I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh?
Nitra is
And what needs salting? Or is it supposed to...
nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doc, those white crystals, thanks to the ingredients from Buck.
So you're serious about this golem?
Certainly.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's what.
I was hoping I'd learn something...
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look, that you can point me in the right direction, and also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy, but for you.
So Bonnie is most likely a thief.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will the main difference is it had...
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. And you don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. She'll tell you the rest herself. That's a secret.
How can I get...
There's a bridge over the mill stream. From that... Oh, and she's just been through some time. On the other hand, Zedek...
Bonnie spent...
Bonnie? Nep. Right along.
To the lair.
scoundrel. I ain't gonna talk.
I'm a decent person. I'm sorry for what happened.
It's alright, we all make mistakes. Let's leave it be.
Why don't you go somewhere else? For good, ideally.
Did Bailiff Thrash tell you
Tell me what?
what entertainment he's got planned for the wedding?
No, but other than that, he's been babbling about the wedding.
Only daughter.
I get that, but I just can't listen to it anymore.
Well, better than listening to news about bandits.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and come again.
I'm happy to think about something normal for a change.
True.
I'll tell you that.
What did Thrush...
What happened to Ambrose the Hermit?
He's at death's door with
I hear Ambrose the Hermit.
a broke
Do you know anything about the devil?
mother of God. Such blasphemy.
What I hear, Lord Samin's pretty much dead.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go.
I should eat something. The humans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
What's the latest?
Siegfried, the herds, he was moaning about wolves killing his sheep. Poor fella. And have you heard about the Divozhenka of Semain?
What Dibozhenka?
You haven't seen one yet? A Divozhenka is a wild woman of the forest. And ugly, disfigured, you can find them deep in the... Sometimes they hurt people. You shouldn't go there.
Why not?
The Samin lot did that. They were worried she might put young Lord Samin under a spell. Especially now, because of the wedding. So they took care of her. And that's about it, I say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. I need...
You want some advice? I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the Hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad. Stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the Hermit sold his soul.
I heard that.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near...
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff, 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes, I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
I'd like to get hold of that broken sword of his.
You'd hazard your soul for a piece of iron? Fool. I'd think long and hard.
There's something else. Who's this hermit?
No one knows.
And what has he got to...
Well, he was at death's door, and he's like a... Mark my word. And the devil sometimes.
Where did these
Hard to say, but they rode...
monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the Butcher said...
What do you know about this...
Stanislav, the herds boy. And the very next... There's this There's some...
I should eat something.
I was wondering. If you've run me your
I have.
when it's time
He's
to
been
sow
grinning like a pig. I need to plow too.
what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. All the dishonest officials and got rid. All the murderers and thieves. And they say they now mine silver so fast. They started paving the streets with it. That would never have happened under Wenceslas. I tell you.
Gah!
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
What a cheap old nag. Two and a half badgers, thanks.
The boy wants to ride.
Are you plant?
What do you want from me? Take a look at yourself, you bum.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
I really need to eat something. Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I get it. Let's do it.
Nice! Now do it again! Well done! Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
Da!
Nice! Now do it again.
Da!
Well done! That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece. Look, if I attack from the right, your oppost will come from above.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. If you prove your...
How could I prove myself to you so that...
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very well. At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us. Ha! Bleeding, are ya? Surprised?
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right.
Ah!
Now that's what I call an opener! Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block. But this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. That's not it. You have to attack me too. All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again. Excellent. That's enough. Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect your opponent, now you can understand?
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I... Now, it's up to you.
I'll do my best. Can you show...
I don't know.
Well, I'm not...
Ah, I see. You know what I mean, right?
I understand.
Of course I'll show you.
I understand. Are you good with a sword?
I'm good.
That doesn't sound...
I get it. Come on.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you...
I'd like to learn how...
Excellent.
The cudgel.
An axe. As soon as... Come on. You hungry beast. Look out.
I'd like to learn some...
And what would you...
Can you fight with a polearm?
I can show you...
Why?
Well, I've got a...
Why not give it a...
Look.
And I'm equipped...
All right. Come on.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you be...
Let's spar.
Well, I can't help you there. I don't... But if you're interested in...
You're right. I really am...
Great. Let's get...
Will you teach me...
Certainly. I mean...
I understand.
Aye, and as far...
German?
Aye.
Excellent.
Why not? It occurred to me that it'd be my... Aye, after nothing to now. You know what?
I'd like to learn...
Why not? You probably know if you... As I say, by faking, and when now.
I'd like to learn...
Sir, I don't know if... But I know... Would you like me to... But of course, open up, and that's it now. You know what?
Some vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this. Milabushka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him in...
Da miște să palikerau.
doing, you whistler? My God, these furry mutts.
How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to use your...
What'll it be this time?
Do you have some pretty girl here who could,
My girls know how to make a...
What I really need right now is a little...
Great, but it'll cost...
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly, no problem. All right then, let's get to it. Follow me. What can I do for you?
My body is...
And what are you...
I could use...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
Great.
Let's talk about...
Certainly.
What would you say to this?
Now that's nearly... Wonderful. Yours? Ugh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
I know very well what you've done here. God bless.
Christ, you again.
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Cardinals.
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah. Nice, as it should be.
Let's play.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Ha ha! If I threw like that, I wouldn't play at all. Here. Like this. These ones here. Damn! Shit! Can't be. It just can't be.
Curva, to hell with the coin, but that was a work of art.
I feel lucky.
What game would you like to play?
Now, how about novices?
Let's play.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. My God, what a fuck-up again! What rotten luck. I won't get that one back. What do you want now, you knave?
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, maybe you can...
I'd prefer to pay for myself.
I see you are a man of action. I like it. The fights can get started then. Or they could.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the baths behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right, then. I'll see what I can do.
Well, God be with you.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Huh? Well, ready to brawl?
Aye, all right. It's going to be a clean fight, see? No funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
Kicks in the balls, fingers in the...
Ah, don't you worry.
We'll see about that. And what about the wager?
Here it is.
That's the way I... Bam! There you go.
Victory awaits!
Fuck yourself! Come closer. Try! Bam! There you go. I'm wounded! Bam! There you go. Bam! There. God damn! You gave me the runaround.
You alright?
Well, a bit of liquor to ease the pain, a bit for the tummy. If you wanted to train a bit before then, let me know. And here's your wager.
I want to fight you.
Are you sure? I could break you in half.
Don't you worry about me. Well, shall we?
Well, got the coin for a
Yeah.
Get ready then. You'll be walking arse first. Go fuck yourself. You'll be walking arse first.
I bought a lovely new bow the other day. Great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Well,
you're full of...
Oh, I know. Here's the... And go and see Crazel.
Didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye. Come to think of it, it was him who told me. What do you want, lad?
Well, Miller, it seems I defeated all the hands you have here.
It's a pity you didn't show up here before going fighting in Gelioff. I would have put a wager on you. Did you win there?
Not yet. But I think after all the training here, my chances have gone up.
You know what? Have a few groschen from me, so folk don't say I'm stingy.
Thank you.
And if you get bored fighting my fellow, seems there's some peculiar...
Near Kopanina, you say?
It seems he's some herbalist or something. But that doesn't seem right to me. The strongest bloke around and he's growing. If that's true, there's no sense in this...
You seem like a reason...
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon if you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics. Well, I'll be happy to give you some growth.
All right. But don't... For a few groschen, I'll...
You talk about...
We've been through... Let's start. Let's get...
I'd like to...
Well, all right. For a few
For instance...
I see. Let's get to work. Yeah.
I'd like to...
Well, all right. For a few
I reckon you could...
That's... You need... Let's get... What do you want, you bloody vagrant?
I'm looking for the...
Then you found him.
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be...
I know, but...
And can't you just put your foot down? You're the local champion, but you let yourself be commanded by a woman. Everyone will laugh at you.
Someone's laughing at me for listening to my Dorothy? Call those fights. If they dare, I'll let my hands do the explaining.
Greetings.
Are you waiting for something?
Come and fight.
Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten?
Here you go.
That is what I... Ha! Hier! You gave me a beating.
Thanks for the fight.
Ja, here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Oh, could you come over here for a moment? Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favour to ask of you.
What do you need?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
And why? Did something happen?
He often comes to see me, pretends he likes me, but last time he came drunk. He ordered a bath, something to eat and drink, but then he suddenly knocked the tray out of my hand and started groping me.
Wait, he...
No, luckily not. But when I pulled away from him, he hit me so hard I thought he'd knock my eye out.
Bastards like that should get a proper beating. Hitting girls.
So you'll give him a hiding?
You better believe it. He won't put his hands on you anymore.
Thank you. Then come and see me. I'll figure out a way to repay you.
Have you come to get your ass kicked?
Let's fight.
It'll be my pleasure. But before we start...
I do. Here you go.
And now... Christ, I'm here! You don't look like it, but you're a good fighter. Here you go.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine. I'll leave her alone.
So, are we gonna fight or not?
You better believe it, but we have to bet for...
The bet sound...
That's... Let me enjoy this one last time.
For the cross! No mercy!
Metaphor. It's what Aristotle regards as the foundation stone of composition. An ass like you could possibly understand.
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight.
You're welcome, lad. But if you want to... Here you go. It's all... Don't forget to go...
What are you...
I defeated all my opponents.
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. But you certainly...
Thanks.
But that still doesn't mean you're the best.
What? I won, didn't I?
Oh, aye. They say he could beat the...
That sounds like a tall tale.
It's no tale.
But if I beat...
Then there'll be no doubt...
Where did you say the lads who found the Water Goblin's treasure?
Near the pier.
I'm afraid of...
Christ almighty. I told them they should have returned the treasure. Those poor lads. Such foolishness. Thanks anyway. I'll... Praise the Lord.
God bless you.
What would you like?
I'd like something to eat and to spend the night.
But of course, sir. And for how long?
Just for tonight.
I'll give you my best room, sir. Will you pay up front?
I'd like to discuss...
All right.
Is this enough?
Look, offer a... Agreed then. The room's yours. Your bed's ready.
What's going on around?
Nothing, really. If you look...
How about the Ballad of Sally? Or my opus? Oh...
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent!
You really got it!
Such a noble instrument is just...
It's like it's saying...
How can you take such a...
Abuse?
Come on. Play me something, will you?
Give me a moment.
What's that you up there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... Hold it. Ah. Oh, Anna has tiny... Uh-oh.
Christ! No!
The idiot broke the strings!
What are you doing, you idiot? Do you know what I had to do to get that loot?
I'm sorry, but... Mate. Oh, I best be off now, eh?
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's gonna happen with that loot?
Use it for... firewood. It'll burn nicely with that lacquer.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what for?
Your face is going to end up like that loot, you brute.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
I surrender! I surrender!
Had enough? Give up?
Yeah. Stop whacking me, will you?
Go on, fuck off. I'll be glad I didn't rip your balls off.
Just wait, you bastard. Until next time.
Well, what can I do for you?
Show me your way.
Thank you, sir. Come again.
Look at this mess, Henry.
It's the fucking 8th plague of...
All is lost.
Farewell, cook.
We could replace those strings with new.
Look, old pal. Henry himself is offering...
The hunter Vostati can make some for...
Vostati?
Really? Damn.
Sometimes the price is...
Especially when you ain't...
All right.
All praise and glory.
What are you here for?
What do you have for...
Wonderful. You may...
What will it be?
Show me your wares.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
What do you want now, you knave?
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like?
Now how about novice?
Let's play.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. It just can't be. And the badge is bloody gone.
How about trying your...
What game would you like?
I actually don't...
Fuck off before I kill you. You fucked up now, asshole. Did you see that coming, eh? Fuck you. Show your stuff.
Now you're mine!
Useless.